COML. What is this on? Habitat.
Yeah.
All right, so the issue here is...
Yeah, so we set a number of parameters, or you can set a number of parameters for connecting to Builder through a CLI Tunnel file, and this is basically asking for the ability to have that handle your certs. I think for when you're talking to like your own builder behind your corporate firewall.
Yeah, a lot of entities too have their custom certificate authority. That would be helpful to include that.
Yeah, I think that is probably a good idea.
This actually, I mean, I actually saw this last week when some of my visits too.
Yeah. I think there's also some other work around the CLI Tunnel, like to add profiles, like for when people do have on-premises builders, like if they need to talk to the on-prem one versus the hosted one, or maybe have multiple internal builders. It'd be nice to be able to easily switch back and forth. That would also be nice for us too, talking to our production builder versus our acceptance environment builder. So I think this is all sort of a piece in getting the overall CLI Tunnel experience nice.
Yep. I'll put this in backlog.
Yep.
Can I think similar proxy request to public builder?
Yeah, this one, I think it's already got a needs discussion. This is something we need to discuss in the context of, how do we sync packages from public builder to on-prem builder. It's not clear cut that what's being asked is exactly what we would do, but I think we need to kind of consider all of the asks before we say here's a final sync solution.
Okay.
So I'd be fine putting in the backlog with the context that, it's related to other discussions, and we need to kind of continue looking at the kinds of capabilities that people are asking for.
Sounds good. This is Scott. Did you open this issue?
I did, and I forgot to toss it in the backlog. Basically, when we run our release, if two builds start at the same time, they end up with the same fully qualified identifier, causing us to have to rebuild whichever one finishes last.
Okay.
Scott, this is a good one you could fix as well. It's probably a pretty straightforward fix in there, so it'd be a good one for you to tackle, or Ian can tackle it, or I can tackle it, but
it may have some ramifications with how they're stored on disk in S3. I don't know but yeah, it's a discussion we can have.
But it's a really good one. I think we should kind of put this near the top of our list of things to tackle.
Definitely, and this would be very helpful to have. Yeah. Cool. Let's see. Supervisor API stop populating health check in 74.0.
Well, that's bad.
That's annoying. Where I scroll it.
All right. Yeah, let's accept that.
What is it, supervisor?
It is.
Other things on there.
The V soup. Yeah.
Okay. Add key cloak OAuth provider. This is to builder.
Yeah, this is something I think we should mark as need help, because we've seen the community come and contribute new auth providers. It's not that hard, and I think there's probably more expertise on Keycloak in the community, so that'd be great to get.
Does it generally go into backlog at that point, or does it?
Yeah, you can put in backlog.
Okay. Builder UI, inconsistent ordering of channel information.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a UI tweak.
Builder. Is this you consider this a bug or enhancement?
I think it's something that probably never got specifically spec'd out, so maybe an enhancement feature or something.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Builder UI duplicate releases and drop down under package version.
Yeah, we should accept this one too. This is a good one. Looks like it's not pretty easy to repro, but it's probably some race condition somewhere.
Core plans, scaffolding, chef client needs access to binaries outside a habitat context. It looks like there's some conversation on this. How we do it with InSpec. Scott, are you in the loop on this issue?
I skimmed it earlier this morning. I'm rereading it right now. I think this is something we should accept with a help wanted, given that there is larger discussions going around on the future of scaffolding. But in its current state, definitely we should accept this.
OnPrint Builder, feature request, bring automated package builds to OnPrint Builder. This is asking for the builder.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, this is something we should definitely accept and put in the backlog. We're debating, discussing how we do this.
Do we not already have an issue for that somewhere?
You know, there may be, but maybe we don't. We can double check that and close if it's a duplicate. Actually, I don't think I think we might not have one. Quick check.
Huh.
I mean, it's being a, common enough ask that it was so obvious that probably never got
Yeah.
logged. But here, let me check. There's only 15 issues opened on OnPrint Builder. Yeah, I don't think we have one.
Okay. We can talk about that one then.
Yeah, so this one and the next couple, I think, are sort of follow-on issues that this user has filed based on the work that they're doing to create this hab plan render command. So John and I have been going back and forth reviewing the initial PR to create the command, and I think all of these issues are enhancements to that functionality once it merges.
Okay. So the supervisor.
Yeah.
And this is related to. Yeah.
Yep.
That one. Is that the main issue? Okay.
I think that's the PR that we're currently reviewing, and then I think all of these other issues are things that have fallen out of that discussion as things that would be nice to have.
Yes. GitHub smarter than me.
Yeah.
HTTPD build dependency issue in core plans. They forked this, and they got an error trying to build it.
Yeah, so it looks like Steve and Dana has done some digging already, and this is actually an issue with the APR package, missing a bunch of dependencies. So we should accept this and get this fixed.
Bug.
Yes.
Possibly incorrect license for core sketch. We have as GPL2, or for artistic 1.0 Perl. Just like that.
I wonder if it changed.
Yeah, it's possible that it changed, but yeah, let's accept this. And
not really. I mean, I'll call it a bug. All right, on to PRs. So I'm filtering this by just open PRs with no assignee.
Okay, so a lot of those are opened by us and should be assigned to the people that open them, I think.
Yeah, we can do housekeeping there after the call. Let's see. Us. Incorrect install of local hearts. Or sorry, concurrent install of local hearts.
Looks like Josh has already taken a look at that.
See, what's his username? I'll let Josh take that. What issue is this? 6208. All right. Update copyright date to 2019.
Yeah, I'm looking at this right now. I want to talk to legal about the actual necessity of us having to have copyright notices at the tops of all of our files. And if we do, then I also want to figure out what the policy around the dates on them need to be. Like if it's just the date that the file was created, a range from when the file was created to now, whatever the current year is.
Have you already started those conversations?
I will once we get out of this meeting.
As I say, I can also take that on.
I'm pretty certain we've discussed this before, and
Okay.
we've concluded that we do not need to update the copyright dates or worry about changing that, or we have the copyright for this stuff. But as to the question of do we need the copyright at all, that's a question we haven't really asked. So that would probably be a good one.
Yeah, so I'll follow up on both aspects of that question and then resolve this appropriately.
Great.
Thank you.
That's
Matt. That's us.
Launch your doc. Yeah, assign that to me. This is probably fine.
Like the GIF.
Yeah. That one, I'm handling that. It's fine.
15.
It's fine.
Okay.
I would have accepted it earlier today, but it's missing a DCO.
Okay. README.
Those are
Farland, and that's all us.
All us.
All right.
Yep.
And this is what am I under? Builder cargo lock.
yep, that's me from the last release.
I actually closed out the corresponding one in Habitat this morning, just because we're going to be doing we're in the middle of a release right now, so I figured that would take precedence.
That one has a merge conflict. I think John merged something with an update, so I don't know if this is even needed, Scott. But yeah.
Yeah, that's why I mean. Let's just close that because we're going to be updating them again anyway for the 76 release. So.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh, so just close this issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I? All right. And we have another one over here in core.
Probably.
No conflict over here.
We should probably still just close it out since the
Just for
release is in
consistency.
progress. Yeah.
And I think the other one is I didn't set a filter. Sign ledger. And finally, a Helm chart for the OnPrint Builder. Needs discussion. Okay. Added that a few weeks ago, so just something we still need to talk about.
Yeah, I think this is, well, let's just take this offline. I think it's not clear that this goes in yet, but we'll see.
All right, anything else we need to review?
Can't think of anything.
Perfect. All right, thank you, everybody. I will. Thank you for your time.
Cool.
I will
Bye.
end our call.